Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sean with the Sports Card Teachers. Got a little bit different video today for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate it. I am a Michael Jordan fan. Loved him as a player. I still think he's the GOAT. You're not going to convince me otherwise. It's not LeBron. Trust me, it's not LeBron for you young people out there. But anyway, I have I collected when I was younger, and I had a ton of raw Jordans. I ended up sending some of those in. But at this point, though, in my life, I don't really call myself a hobbyist. I'm not really much of a collector. I'm more of a flipper when it comes to this stuff. But I am holding on, or I have a little bit of a personal collection, to 55 different Michael Jordan PSA 10 cards. Now, I say I'm collecting them, I'm holding them. That is very true. At the last show I had, I did bring them all to the show just to see if there's any interest. Had them priced a little bit higher than what what they go for on eBay, because I do not want to just give these away. But if someone wants them, or wants one of them, or whatever it might be, is looking to add to their PC, whatever it might be, I decided to put them out there. No, didn't get any. Got a ton of interest, but no one wanted to purchase any of them, which I was kind of shocked. I thought I'd sell at least one, but did not go that way. A couple of things before I get started. I'd love for you to comment below if you have a favorite, whether I have one of those. A lot of mine are the more classic ones. As I show them, I will put in the population of them. That means how many PSA 10s are actually out there in the world. Just something interesting. That's obviously another reason why the value of them goes up or down. So I'll make sure I try to include that on each of these 55. Don't really have them in any order other than I have them in the order of brand or manufacturer. So I did that. And then I did save my last three as my three favorite. Those are actually from Ultra. They're early 90s stuff that I saved for the end to hopefully kind of keep you here and keep you watching to the end. If you aren't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. It really does help us out. And I'm trying not to spend too much time on each one, but there's a couple that I do want to just mention as I go through these cards. And like I said, please leave me feedback. I'd love to hear what you have. If anybody wants to buy anything, the prices that you see on them I will sell them to you plus shipping. So you can always reach out to us at TheSportsCardTeachers@gmail.com. or the Sports Card Teachers on Instagram. You can do that. It's an easy way to reach out if there is anything of interest. Kind of work together there. So, all right, let's get into these first. We're going to start out with Skybox, and I have a ton from the 1991 Skybox. If you are familiar with that, there were several of these Jordans made, and so there is our first one, the number 307. So I'll just kind of make a little bit of a pile here. There's the number 333 with Magic Johnson. There's the 462 with Pippen. The 572. The 583. And then we're going to go on to the 92 Skybox USA Basketball. They really produced a lot of these. The only thing about these is, as just with most PSA 10s, and you can agree or disagree with me about the population control of them. I have an opinion on that. That's a whole other video. But these are hard to gem because of the borders. And then you'll find that, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But the ones without white borders, anything without white borders, are definitely harder to gem, especially from the 90s. And so these, there aren't many out there of each of the multiples from this set because of the tough border. But there's the first one. There's the number 37. Here's the 39. There's the number 40. There's the number 41, 42, the 44, the 45, the 105, And that's it from the USA basketball ones that I had, but pretty decent little collection of those. And I did forget to mention, I would say about 1/4 of these I graded myself. The other 3/4 were bought. So about 1/4 of these were PSA 10s of my own that I did my own grading on. All right, and then the last from Skybox is just a random 92 Skybox that I had. So there's Skybox, decent amount there. We're gonna now move on to Upper Deck, or any of those off-brand from Upper Deck, I guess you could say. So first couple, we have a Collector's Choice from 1994, the number 240. This one, a little bit different than the other ones. It's the number 22 from the Upper Deck, 1991 Upper Deck. I have a couple more from that set. Obviously, Jordan's on the back. It's a stay in school card. So he's, you know, it's a little bit different, but I do consider it a Jordan. Then we have a Collector's Choice, 1997 Collector's Choice. Definitely one of the more unique cards. You know, wasn't like a normal set. The 92 Upper Deck MVP. Cool card. 1998 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. This is a checklist from 1991. 93 Upper Deck. 1993 Upper Deck, number 23, a classic one. Definitely one of the harder cards to gem, though. I'm not sure why, because it is the white border, but there's definitely lower pop. 1999 Upper Deck Victory. 96 Collector's Choice with Pippin. The 91 Upper Deck, I have another one of these, number 69. This is the Upper Deck Ionics, number 3. This is with Stacey Ogman from 93 Upper Deck. There's 96 Upper Deck. I think that's a cool card. Definitely, you know, one of those NBA championship cards. There's another 91 Upper Deck, 452 though, from the All-Star game. And my favorite from the 91 Upper Deck is this card here, number 44 card. So that's pretty much it from Upper Deck. We're now going to move on to what I have from Hoops. Pretty decent amount of stuff from Hoops. So this is a cool card, hard to gem because of the border, definitely. It's obviously why it's a little more expensive, and you'll see the population on that once I get that posted on the screen. There's 92 Hoops with Drexler on it. These next two I am I'm proud of, because I did grade these myself, and the cool thing about them is that they are from the 80s. Obviously, it's harder to grade stuff from the 80s. 89 Hoops. There's the All-Star card, number 21. 89 Hoops. That's the regular card, number 200. And I bought a bunch of these from a card shop that looked in great shape and sent in like 4 or 5 of them, and I think 2 out of the 5 gemmed, which was pretty cool. 93 Hoops. 1990 Hoops with Magic Johnson. Oops. '90 Checklist. Definitely a cool card. Harder to gem on this, especially it's confusing me once again because of the white border. The more color on the border, this was definitely a harder one to gem out on. This is 96 Hoops. From the 92 Hoops USA. 1993 Hoops with Wilkins and Malone. Turn that sideways. This is 91 hoops. Another 91 hoops. 93 hoops. This is the steals leaders. And you can see Jordan, I think Mookie Blaylock and John Stockton. 91 hoops scoring leaders with Karl Malone. $1998 hoops. And last but not least from hoops is the 1990 hoops playground card. I thought that was kind of cool. So we have a couple more here to go through, and we're going to first start off with Topps. Now, let me just talk a little bit about Topps. I have 3 cards from Topps, and I will tell you what I'm trying to get. So first is the 1995 Topps. I'm just going to put these all 3 side by side. Here's the 1996 Topps. I'm really trying to get that Kobe from the 96 Topps to gem. I've sent in so many cards I cannot gem those out. But I got that one to gem, which is kind of ironic of all the Kobes I've sent in. And the last Topps I have is from 97. I will tell you this, if anyone out there watching this has the 98 Topps Gem Mint PSA 10, or if they have one that's in really good shape, please reach out to me. I am looking for that. It's very hard. I think population's like 90 on it. It's because of that brown border. Hard to get gems on it. But if you have that, I would love to have a chat with you and see where we could be on me getting that from you, buying that from you, the 98 hoops. So there's our Topps. I have a couple Fleer cards. These are hard. This is the 92 Fleer. Very hard to gem on these. I have another one of these being graded. We'll see how it does. Obviously, this border is just difficult. Another very difficult Jordan to gem. There's 2 or 3 of this from this 91 Fleer, but this blue border can be a challenge, and so this is the number 211 gemmed. And the last regular Fleer is from the 97 set. I'll turn it around so you can see it better. Cool card. All right, these last 3 are my favorite, and they are Fleer Ultra, or Ultra, whatever you want to call it. And I'd have them in really no specific order, but I will go with the 1992 stuff that I have first. This first one is the classic number 27. And this Jordan, once again, hard to get a 10 on. Seems like there's always an issue, but this one's definitely a cool card. One you'll see. They produced a lot of these, but once again, they're hard to get 10s on. The 92 Ultra Award winners. This is one of those inserts from there. Very difficult, low population on this. Love this card. As you can see, got it priced at $250 if anyone's interested, but I'm definitely looking to just hold on to this. And finally, and RBC would say this is probably his favorite looking card of my collection. I like it too. I like the 96 year of Jordan stuff. Don't have enough of it, but there's the 1996 Ultra number 143. It is a pretty clean looking card. Pretty cool. I can understand why he likes it, and I like it too. So there you have it. That was all 55 of the Jordans that I own. PSA 10, of course. So definitely pretty proud of that. It has taken a while to accumulate that, and I see this as like an investment. Obviously, I will sell some of this, but I'm also not that concerned if I don't, because I know what it's worth. I don't think this stuff's going down anytime soon. It's Michael Jordan. Obviously not producing any more of it. They produced a lot of it for those early 90s, but I really have no concerns about holding this stuff as an investment for whatever I might need to buy something later on, or a kid's education or whatever it might be. But yeah, so that was it. Once again, I already did tell you, but please let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. If you're going after certain gems from Jordan. Obviously, I don't have a ton of those really rare inserts, but I still think we had some good things in these Jordans, a lot of them base that I have, because obviously they're not super easy to get 10s in. So if you found value in this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. That really helps us out. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Really helps us out. And I will see and talk to you in the next video.